Welcome back again to Apache Kafka series. In the previous video, we have looked into how to install Zookeeper and Kafka in GCP in the virtual machine we created or VM instance we created with the Google Cloud. In this video, before we continue into configuring and creating image that we can use to create Zookeeper ensemble on Kafka cluster, we are first going to look into how to create startup scripts. These are scripts that when your application starts or when your system restart, both Zookeeper and Kafka should be able to start automatically. After configuring the startup script in the current instance that we have now, then we can create an image from that instance so that whenever we use the image to create an instance, the script will be there and the Kafka and Zookeeper would be able to start automatically without manual intervention. So let's see how to do that now. Okay, as you can see from the instance or from the VM instance we created in the previous video, Apache Kafka series 1, we are now going to open the SSH for that instance so that we can start our configuration. So I'm now going to click on the SSH. So let's see. Okay, now our SSH is ready, or our console is ready. We can start by creating the Zookeeper startup script. So let's type sudo. I prefer using Vim. You can use any editor that you want, such as Nano or the VI itself, anyone. So from the user local, we sudo vim user local Zookeeper. Let's say it, not Zookeeper actually, because we are going to create the startup script from sbin directory, local sbin. Sorry if I can type sbin, then we are going to call this Zookeeper dash startup .sh. So this will be our script for Zookeeper dash, or yes, startup script or hyphen startup script. Then from this script, we are now only going to include the Shaban, then the bin slash sh. We are now only going to add the line or the command that executes the Zookeeper. So if you could remember, local, then we created Zookeeper directory, Zookeeper, then slash bin slash, in the bin directory there is zk server file that we can use to start up Zookeeper server.sh. This is the normal way we start Zookeeper. That's all for this script. The next thing we are going to let's save the file. We are going to make this file executable by using this command chmod then +x, then the path to our script, local sbin, where we created the script, then our Zookeeper startup file. So now we make this file executable. Let's also create the same startup script, but this time for Kafka. We also want Kafka to start automatically. So now, instead of this sh, the VM we used previously, we can just come back here and then say Kafka startup.sh. So now we are creating for Kafka, and then we also give the same pet or command that we know we start Kafka with. So let's say user local, the location. We are now going to the location of our Kafka, user local Kafka. Then from the bin directory, there is a Kafka hyphen server hyphen start script.sh. This is the script we start, but we want the Kafka to be started at daemon, so we start it as daemon. And we also have to give the server properties, which contains the configuration of Kafka. Is from the Kafka, we are now going to Kafka directory again. We give the Kafka, then from the Kafka there is a config directory. From that config directory we have server.properties. This is the file that we are given that contains the Kafka configuration. So we also now create the startup script for Kafka. Let's save the file and then go back again. Now we can also give permission to this, or we can make this executable also. So Kafka, and then we make it executable. Then the next step is to create the system unit file. So we create system unit file for both Zookeeper and Kafka. So next is to still execute the sudo command, the VM. I use VM as I said. Then from the etc directory, systemd, yes. Then from systemd we go to system. Then we create a new file from here. So let's start with Zookeeper again. Zookeeper-startup, we call it Zookeeper Startup .service. In this case it's not sh, so we call it .service. Okay, now I'm ready. So we give the unit part also, then the description and the unit. We give description. I will say Zookeeper Startup. Then we also give the after. When should this start at least? So it should be up after the network target. So when the network is ready, everything, then we can start our Zookeeper script. Then next we also said this script should start before our Kafka script, because we are also going to create Kafka script. So here we say Kafka. So what is the name of the script? We say Kafka Startup .service. We are saying that this Zookeeper script should start before this Kafka Startup .service unit. So that's all for this part. Then we also have another block, which is service block. And the service block will have the execute start. What is it going to execute? Then we give the path to the script, to the startup script we created in our user in our user local sbin. We create Zookeeper's script there. Then startup .sh. This is the command to execute, and the kill mode should be process. So this should be kill as process. Next we can add restarts. Should it restart? Yes, it should restart on failure. Restart on failure. So we add a restart on failure. So that's all also for this block. Then we create the third block. The third block is install, which in this case we are saying this script is wanted by, it's like you are saying this script or service is needed by this kind of services also. So we are saying here it should be multi-user.target. Then also it's wanted by Kafka Startup scripts.service. So that's all for the Zookeeper service unit. We are now going to create a Kafka service unit also. For now, we are going to stop here. We will continue in the next video. I hope this will also benefit someone out there. So see you in the next video.